that gone into this finish. It will be fun. Don't worry, be happy. His objectives are to select a topic that you are not already familiar with, research the topic, and present a speech to our club. The speech is meant to show some of the effects of worry on your daily lives and offer suggestions to minimize the effect of worries in our lives. So please welcome, don't worry, be happy, Terry Allen.
Thank you. Just last week, Lady Gaga almost broke the internet with this 3-word tweet. Fame is prison. And I also saw that the basketball star Bradley Beals of the Washington Wizards recently signed his contract extension, a contract extension, mind you, for $72 million. And he said that spending money on flashy items like cars and jewelry gets old eventually. All the jewelry, all the cars, all that stuff gets old. And according to the Hollywood Gossip, that Canadian superstar Justin Bieber, he's been bombarded by mental health issues in the recent years. He says, I struggle with the idea of fame. I was depressed on tour. I was lonely and I needed some time. It's difficult for me because I can't just enjoy everything and feel happy. It seems that Lady Gaga is worried about her loss of freedoms. And the baller Beals, he's worried that all his riches are not going to make him happy. And the Biebs is just stressed out by all his fame. It seems that neither fame nor fortune can guarantee a worry-free and happy life. I'd like to share with you 3 things that I've learned about worry from articles and videos on the internet. Number 1, what is it people worry about anyway? And number 2, what are some effects that worry can have on the body? And number 3, what are some things that we can do to minimize those effects? Now, it seems like even happy people have plenty to worry about. But what you worry about most might depend on where you live. If you lived in Alaska, for example, you might be worried about the melting permafrost brought on by climate change. And the residents of Hong Kong, they're protesting because they're worried about their loss of freedoms. And the investment banker in the United States might be worried about the unrest in Hong Kong affecting her investments in China. And if she loses too much money in China, she might not be able to afford her fresh halibut dinners 3 times a week. And to make matters worse, the price of halibut has skyrocketed due to dwindling supplies brought on by global warming. Now, most people just worry about everyday things, like how to get the bills paid and having good health. Being loved and cared for. And are the people they care about being cared for? And the 2 silliest things to worry about, in my opinion, yesterday and tomorrow. Now, a little worry is normal. But when worry becomes excessive, it can lead to the debilitating effects of stress and anxiety, and even cause a person to become physically ill. Stress and anxiety create the fight or flight response, which can also cause the body to have an accelerated heartbeat, rapid breath, shortness of breath, muscle tension, and even nausea. The sweaty palms and the shaky hands that accompany stage fright, they are part of this response. Now, when the body is trying to decide between fight and flight, it produces chemicals in the body like adrenaline, cortisol, and epinephrine, just to name a few. The fight or flight response is designed to prepare the body for battle. And all these things make it impossible for a person to just calm themselves down. Now, what are some things you can do to minimize the effects of worry in your life? Dr. Hardy is a worry therapist. And in his TED Talk, he says, change of lifestyle is essential. And he also says, exercise is medicine. It can change the brain and the body in ways that are more powerful than any pill you could ever take. And 30 minutes of brisk walking 3 times a week is all it takes to minimize those effects. And according to WebMD.com, it is essential to eat a healthy diet. Stress, anxiousness, and worry cause some people to eat too little, and others to eat too much, or to eat unhealthy foods. And you got to learn to relax through meditation and contemplation. I hope that my insights into worry, stress, and anxiety will help you minimize the worries in your life. And I'd like to leave you with these words from the ancient scriptures to contemplate. Do not worry about what you will eat or what you will drink or anything else. Look at the birds of the air. They do not worry, and yet the Heavenly Father feeds them. But seek first to do right by your neighbor and by your higher power, and all these things will be given to you as well. Don't worry, be happy.
Oh my gosh, great examples. So we're going to take a few moments on our evaluation form.